What's up guys, welcome back to the channel. In today's video, as you've seen on the thumbnail, we've got a little driver comparison. So we are going to compare two of the biggest names in golf, which are TAYLORMADE and COBRA. So as we all know, recently Bryson DeChambeau has been using the COBRA RAD speed and he says the face is rubbish and it's no good for him. So we're going to see if the face is any good and if it's good for me. And against that we are using the TAYLORMADE Sim 2, which I've not hit this yet, but the last model was a rocket, so I really enjoyed it. So we're going to compare the two drivers and we're going to see which one's further. So let's get into it. Come back. Come back!
Not bad.
Right, so just before I start and I hit a few balls, obviously these shafts are not fitted for me and unfortunately they are not the same in both drivers. So in the COBRA RAD speed we are with the 6.5 hazardous RDX smoke. It's the blue and it's a 6.5 60 gram shaft, so it is extra stiff but a different shaft to what's in the TAYLORMADE. In the TAYLORMADE we have the Tenside blue and it is an X-Flex as well. So at least we have two X-Flex shafts because not many shops or fitting centres have shaft stiff enough to what I need for myself. So as you've all seen in different videos, my gamer is the Callaway Epic Speed Triple Diamond and it's a hazardous 6.5 green Hulk shaft which is fitted for me. So what we're going to do, it'll be interesting to see how these two drives compare against each other, which one goes further. And then we're going to compare it against my own fitted driver to see if they hit it further than my driver, because if they do, I'll be swapping heads. So we're going to start off with the COBRA. Both drivers are standard loft of 10.5. We're going to lower them down to 9.5, so at least we have the same loft on the head. Comment down below guys, which driver do you think is going to go further? Is it going to be the TAYLORMADE Sim 2 or is it going to be the COBRA RAD speed? It'll be interesting to see what you guys think. So let's get into it. Alright, so we're going to start off with the COBRA and we're going to see how we get on. It's a nice looking driver at address. See if it gives me a bit of confidence to hit the ball well. So it's not a bad start. Take the hat off, it's starting to get a little bit hot in here. So if the light is reflecting off my head, I do apologise. So the first one's got out at 363. That was hit better. And last ball with the COBRA, and then we'll switch over to the TAYLORMADE. So we've not hit that great to finish, but we'll leave it at that. I am having a little bit of a hard time finding the middle so often with that COBRA. That can be down to the shaft flex. It's slightly shorter than mine, which is a myth that people assume if you have a shorter driver you're going to find the middle a lot more accurately, which is not the case. And obviously my spin number is really high. So now we're going to go into the TAYLORMADE Sim 2. We're going to hit 3 shots and we're going to compare the two between them. Again, looking down at this TAYLORMADE, I think I prefer the look of this rather than the COBRA, to be honest. Let's see how it performs. Oh, it's going to be good. So that's 2 balls done with the TaylorMade, and we're into the last one now, and then we can compare the 2. Right guys, so you've just seen 3 balls with the COBRA RAD speed driver, and you've just seen 3 balls with the TaylorMade Sim 2 driver. So before we put the numbers on the screen, remember to comment below which driver you think is going to be the winner of the average furthest distance between the 2 clubs. And right now I'm going to throw up the numbers on the screen. So here we go. So we're looking at a few data parameters. We're going to look first at ball speed. So the average ball speed on the COBRA RAD speed was 191.5. and the TaylorMade was 188.7. So the COBRA was 3 mile an hour faster, but that doesn't always mean it's going to go further because other factors as well. So we'll go straight into the main factor after that, which is spin. So backspin average on the COBRA is 3,040 and the average on the TaylorMade was 2,314. So that's a massive difference between the 2. So speed is faster with the COBRA, but the spin is higher, which we'll go into the total distances now, is why you'll see the difference between these. And then we go into carry and total distance. So the average carry with the COBRA was 323 and the average carry with the TaylorMade was 335. And then total distance is the bigger difference. Average with the COBRA is 348 and the average with the TaylorMade Sim 2 is 364. So the difference between the 2 there is due to the spin. So guys, there's a fairly big difference between the 2 in total distance between the COBRA and the Sim 2. That is mainly due to the fact that the COBRA is spinning too high for me. Obviously, this is as fair as I can make a test because none of the shafts are fitted for myself. So going off ball speed, COBRA is slightly quicker than the TaylorMade for myself, but in total distance, the TaylorMade Sim 2 wins on today's video. So this guy is, as it's built, it's a low spin monster in a sense, because that's spun at 2003, which is a good number where I want to be. And it's gone fairly good considering the ball speed we put up with it. I'm not gonna lie, I did find it quite hard to find the middle of the face on the COBRA more than I did with the TaylorMade, mainly due to the fact that the shaft is slightly lighter than the Tensai in the TaylorMade, so I couldn't time it as easily as I would with the TaylorMade Sim 2. So what we're gonna do now is, we've got numbers with the COBRA, we've got numbers with the TaylorMade Sim 2, which won this video. I'm gonna hit some with my own driver and we're gonna see if there's a difference between my own driver and the TaylorMade. Obviously the shaft is fitted, it's gonna be at the same loft, which is 9 degree, but we should see a little bit more out of this than we have the other 2 because this is fitted for myself. So let's get into that. All right, so we're back to my gamer. Again, straight away I can feel the weight of the head, the shaft, and it feels, there's not much waggle in the shaft if I take it away, so let's see. So straight out the block, I've hit that straight out the centre of the club face. It's almost flown as far as the Sim was, so that has gone. If we look at the screen, I'm not going to hit any more. As I've said in the video, my body is aching, I'm swinging a bit slower, and the number on that was 196 ball speed, which is quicker than the COBRA, and this is off one shot. Club speed is 135, which is roughly where I am on the golf course when I'm trying to hit it straight. The backspin is 2,300, which again, same number as the TaylorMade Sim. It carried 353, and the total distance was 381. So, as the video was mainly about the TaylorMade versus the COBRA, my own driver has prevailed and won, in this case for me, even though the TaylorMade won out of them 2. It just does show that having a fitted driver is beneficial for yourself. I felt more confident knowing that I could load the shaft and swing it at the right time. And basically guys, that takes us to the end of that video. I hope you did enjoy it. If you did, please smash that like button, subscribe, comment down below, hit the notification bell so every time I post you do get notified that I have posted. And also, if you do want to see me comparing other drivers against my own driver, do comment down below. We can always do a driver fitted against a standard driver off the shelf. It can be whatever you guys want to see because I want to put out content that you guys relate to. That's about it. And I do want to give Conway Golf Club, Andrew Blake, a big shout out for allowing me to use the golf studio here, using the GC Quad here as well. So thank you to Andrew and Conway Golf Club as well. And that brings us to the end of that video guys. I hope you did like it and stay tuned for the next videos that are incoming.